there's a Sam player that pulled 100. What? 100 Acheron lightcones? Why would you pull 100 Acheron lightcones? Wait, is there? What's a Bilibili video? Okay, let's take a look. The video starts. It appears they're top. Oh, did they already top up? Wait. Is this actually real? How many? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have an even larger number of trades. Wait. 1.1 million stellar jades and 1.1 million. How much money does that actually convert to? It's about 30,000 USD, I think, converting it to actual money. Oh, are they still topping up? Oh, it's right after the patch too. I see. It refreshed. They purchased it before the anniversary patch, and then they still have the 2x bonus. Is this a 1 hour video chat? Wait, is this guy just swiping for the next hour? I see. We swipe for the first 8 minutes. Wait, we don't even purchase the 328 198. We don't even purchase any of the baby packs. We just go straight to the $99 and then we spam. 我们是抽卡，人家是进货。When polling streams are overrated top-up streams, it's actually 8 minutes of this guy just sitting there and then swiping. What did you come back to? Some unrelatable content. You can buy a Tesla car with this money. You can probably buy a house somewhere with this money. I was gonna convert it all. How much do we have after converting? 2.6 million stellar jades. How many pulls does that actually translate to? Divided by 160, 16,486 pulls. Plus an extra 200. 16,600. Only 200 pulls. And then we see the stellar jades. Man, his credits look weird. Why does his credit icon look like a stellar jade icon? He has more jades than you have credits. See, this is a bit next level. 你这连接出来吓我一跳，居然是6加100。Let's go to that and see what happens. Here we go back. Oh, he needs to feed out. We ran out of inventory space. It's not private server. You can search that UID in the China server. I'm starting to believe this is real. Did he also do this on the Sparkle banner chat? He seems to have a lot of Sparkle S1. He seems to have a lot of S5 level 1 Sparkle icons. Maybe not as much as we're about to have of the Acheron icon. I guess we'll see how many. Is this... Maybe this might actually be a real account. I don't know if they do this for content. 哦，这个人上个视频就是抽了50把花火专武。Their last Bilibili video was pulling for 50 Sparkle lightcones. I see he's unlocking the auto locks. So he's gotta go through and unlock them one by one. So he's gonna superimpose them, I think. Waifu greater than food plus car plus house. What's possible? Maybe this guy just really likes riding me. As long as you can afford to, I guess. It's not technically a mental illness if you're having fun in the process and you can afford to. What if this guy's net worth is just like billions or something? Some people have a lot of money and they're free to. I think people are free to choose to spend their money however they want to, as long as it makes them happy and if it's not harming other people. Though maybe watching this video, it feels like it might be harming. Watching him feed all his pull for all these extra light cones. And maybe if we also think about it in a positive term, he is leading his spending in the game will maybe lead to a better game for everyone. Spending money and investing into the game means Hoyoverse will have more money to spend on the game and development, hiring of their game team. This gives you psychic damage. How many do we end up with? 20. It was 20 S5 Acheron lightcones. They actually pulled for exactly. Did they have jades left after pulling? We still have 1.5 million. It is actually more jades than people's credits. I think my credits drop below this at some point too. I wonder what the comments are. Oh, I see he posted his UID. I see. He says, we can actually look him up on Enka. It is this guy. I see. He posted his What is his units? Oh, how are his units? He has some pretty good relics. 325 crit damage? How's his Acheron? Attack 75 249. Acheron build is pretty good. Crit rate for damage, attack percent, 4.2k attack too. How's this Jingliu? 47 246. All of the characters are quite well built. I guess once you have Sparkle S5 Lightcone on the Bronya. 4k, this is an attack boots. Black Swan with 4k attack. Rame's 166 speed. How fast was Sparkle? 151 speed Sparkle. Rame's a fast Rame. Silver Wolf is... This looks like a support Silver Wolf. 162 speed. Ah, crit fusion. You have more achievements. At least we have higher numbers somewhere. 492 achievements. 你只在书上读过游戏80%的收入来源20%的养父玩家。This comment says, I only read on the books that a lot of games, 80% of a game's revenue comes from 20% of the players. This is my first time watching this. It was quite eye-opening. As if I've stepped onto the path of nihility. As if I've realized how tiny I am. And then all the comments were welcome. We're also a fellow nihility. We're also on the path of nihility. The real nihility. 这游戏没有百连抽吗? Why isn't there a 100 pull at once button? It feels like he could use he will probably submit a feedback for, can I pull 100 times at once? Is it tiring topping up so much? How about I help you top up? I want to also feel like I also have a lot to spend. The comments are interesting. Are you adventuring in real life? Chao was mentioning, are you adventuring? This comment was actually saying, are you adventuring in real life? I'm happy this game has you, people like you, so I can continue playing. It is one of those. I think it is important to have spenders in games so your game gets funded and they can develop cool features. This is the big space whale we see outside Astro Express. The funders, it's people spending money like this that makes it so the game has a lot of extra funds to spend on improving the features for everyone and letting everyone else play without having to spend. I think a lot of money does go into developing games like these. And if no one spent any money, then we wouldn't have games like this. 一开始看了半天没搞懂6加100的意思。His title of the video, I think it was just 6 plus 100. And then people were like, I didn't understand what 6 plus 100 meant. I think it was E6 Acheron and then 100 lightcones is what the 6 plus 100 meant in the title. I think in CN they just cut out the E and the S and it's just the eidolon, and then a plus sign for how much lightcones. And then someone posted their... This is a really sad poll history. 74 Bilo 77, 75 Sealy 77 Japard. Wait, did they lose every single one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see. This guy lost 7? We don't know what happened on the first one. But he lost 7, 6, at least 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No Branyas. It was Himiko, Bilo, well, Himiko, Japard, and Bilo. Yikes. I just realized this is an E6 Acheron poll. This is actually really sad. 81, 78, 77, 75. You were feeling really bad about your luck, but after seeing this, you feel a bit better. There's always someone out there with worse luck. And this feels like it's hard to beat this one though. You pretty much lost 50-50 every single time, and they're all really late except for the early one. Having people who do spend the games forcing everyone to spend after advertising free to play by making experience. Ah yes, I know what you mean. Some games definitely bait you in with it's free to play, but then you quickly realize it's not really free to play. You're not really playing the game as a free player. You have to pay up to actually play the game. There are quite a few games like that, where it's like if you're free to play, sure you can play the game, but you're not really playing the game. Or it feels like you're playing a very different game. 我以为我生活已经足够优越了，看到这个居然有点心头已经呼吸不过来。I thought I was already living a pretty good life, and then after watching this, I feel like I need to rethink things. Oh, this comment. I think this is one of those sentiments. Other people casually pull 6 plus 100, E6S 100. I had to spend a long time farming my maps. I got to 82 pity, and then I got a Japard, and then I had to be sad. I had to go and cry on my blankets after losing to Japard on 82 pity after farming the map for my stellar Janes. Oh, they did. They say it was for their love of Acheron. I could be also they just really like Acheron, and then they really wanted to support miHoYo. So to commemorate their love for Acheron right in May and to also support the company, they pulled for 100 Acheron lightcones.